Good morning, JSerra, and welcome to not only our extended show, but also a very special Faith-Packed Friday edition of the Lion Report. I'm Kat Hendrick.
And I'm Kenzie Beach. I'm also a little curious, so today's going to be faith-packed?
Yes, our film classes have been working hard all week on today's segments to make sure we end on a very holy show.
Well, okay then, I'm looking forward to it. However, before we go pray crazy, we still have to fit in today's daily announcements.
True, that's a good point. So let's go talk to PJ and see what reminders there are for the upcoming week.
Winter formal tickets are now available online. The Capitol event, Hunger Games style, our theme for the 2016 Winter Formal held at Fullerton Community Center with a cool dance floor surprise. Order dance tickets online at www.jserra.org/winterformal for $75 each a ticket. Now on the clubs. Attention CSF members. The deadline for turning in your applications is Friday, January 29th. Sophomores, if your grades were good last semester, you may qualify for the California Scholarship Federation. Check the website under clubs for details. Turn in your applications to either Mrs. Houston or Mrs. Adams in room 1240 by January 29th. Now on to sports. The JSerra swim team is holding tryouts from February 1st to February 12th. Come join us for our athletic meeting on Monday, February 1st at 3 p.m. on the pool deck for more information. Alright, that's it for announcements, and back to the girls in the street.
So back to this Faith-Packed Friday, it looks like the start of our next piece is going to be everyone's favorite blonde and surfing campus minister.
Yes. First in the lineup, we're going to go talk to Alab, who apparently has some very interesting analogies about why it's so cool to be Catholic. I can't wait for the seniors to come back from Kairos. I'm so excited.
Yeah, I mean, they come back today. I know I had an amazing time on Kairos, so I hope they had a good experience.
To anybody out there debating whether or not you want to go on a retreat, absolutely do it. It's so much fun. You don't want to miss it.
Especially Kairos. I didn't really go on any of the other retreats, but I know Kairos is definitely a good one, and there's only one more, so make sure you guys sign up.
Absolutely. All right, so let's go talk to Alab and see what he has to say.
Me and Peter are out here with your boy A-Lob, or Mr. Lawbacher.
What's up, guys?
Ow.
Oh, check it, what? Catholic, yeah. A couple reasons why I like to be Catholic is because the church gives us rules and regulations that actually allow us to be happy, and it's just like in real life. You have streetlights, you have signs, and if you don't follow them, you're going to crash and die. So the reason that those are there is to actually allow you to drive, just like in sports. Like all the rules and the boundaries and the refs. Foul! You know, like that's so the game can be played properly and people don't punch each other in the face and also die. So the reason I like being Catholic is because it gives me a way to live, it gives me rules and regulations that actually allow me to be happy and allow me to be free. And I love it.
I think we can both agree it's always good talking to Alab.
Yes, I think we can. However, taking a more solemn turn, I'm sure many of you have noticed the many tiny crosses on the grassy knoll and a rest in peace sign hanging above them.
I know I've seen them, but I'm not really sure what they represent.
I don't blame you, Kenz. It's definitely a tough topic, but hopefully our next segment will shed some light on the subject.
Hi, my name is Mrs. Rose, and I'm the moderator of the Pro-Life Club. And I'm here to tell you why we have crosses in the quad this week. In 1973, the Supreme Court decision of Roe versus Wade legalized abortion in America. That was 43 years ago. Since then, there's been over 54 million abortions, which is over 3,000 abortions a day. So each cross in the quad represents about 300,000 abortions. So we want to remember to pray for the end of abortion in this country, pray for women in crisis pregnancies, and to ask ourselves what we can do to help this cause.
Wow, that's really sad. I had no idea that's what it was for, but I do think it's really important we talk about the reality of the situation.
I couldn't agree more. Up next, to lift the mood a bit, we have more of a feel-good segment. Do you remember when we had that huge toy drive back in December?
Yeah, the one where the whole front room was decorated like Elf, right?
Yep, that's the one. The toys were taken down to the military families of 29 Palms as a way of showing our appreciation for their sacrifice.
We are so proud of all you Lions for your generous donations, and more importantly, the families who received these toys on Christmas morning wanted to express their gratitude to all of you.
It looks like they've written us some letters, and I cannot wait to hear them.
As many of you know, we brought presents to the families down in 29 Palms, and they sent us back letters thanking us. So thank you for everybody who contributed to that, and we are going to read some of the letters.
Thank you so much for the gifts. When we were told we were chosen as a family to pick up gifts, we assumed it was a Christmas card. To our surprise, you gave us 2 totes full of toys. The look on my children's faces was amazing. I was crying tears of joy. You all have such big hearts and you're so amazing. Again, thank you so much for giving us a great Christmas.
And then, dear JSerra Catholic High School, we appreciate the gifts, time, and effort that was put into the project. In result of the gifts and attention, our family had a better Christmas. It's good to know military personnel are still appreciated. We thank you again for your time and efforts.
Thank you for the gifts and the cards. Me and my family really appreciate what your school has done for all the families in our community. With welcoming a new addition to our family right around the holidays, it would have been nearly impossible to have such a blessed Christmas because of the generosity of all of you. With the gift cards, I was able to purchase new running shoes and whiter clothes for my husband and our 2 children, along with a jacket for myself. It is because individuals like you that all this is still hope. That there is still hope for a great nation.
Okay, thank you so much for your generosity during the holidays. This was definitely the best Christmas my children have ever experienced, and it was all due to you. Thank you from Sergeant Mike.
Dear Secret Santa, we are truly grateful for your generosity and kindness. This year has been a bit of a financial challenge for us. We are expecting a baby girl in April and have to buy a second car, so we only bought a few things for our boys this year and skipped presents for ourselves. When we saw your gift, we were all shocked and humbled. Once again, thank you everybody, and obviously all your contributions meant a lot to the families.
It's so nice to hear how excited those kids were on Christmas morning.
Absolutely, it feels good to give back.
Well, speaking of nothing related to winter formal, as promised, next up we have our recap from the amazing Hunger Games rally put on by ASG last Friday.
I am so excited to see it, so let's just head on over to the Capitol.
Definitely one of my favorite rallies so far, and I can't wait for next Saturday's dance.
I know, it's coming up quick. I'm so excited to dance the Starlit Night away.
Oh yeah, it's outside, right?
Yep, so long as our friend El Nino cooperates, it'll be a gorgeous evening under the stars.
Oh yeah, stars. Well, that reminds me. Let's go see what this astronomy segment's all about.
Yeah, astronomy is a pretty cool class. We're just out here on a Tuesday night observing some constellations, you know. Got beautiful San Clemente.
My name's Ethan, and I love astronomy. Hey guys, it's Mr. Bessling. We're out here on the top of San Clemente by the water tower, and we've been having an awesome night watching the stars and the moon. We're looking at the moon right now through our Newtonian telescope with a nice red filter on it.
Hey, this is our second visit to the water towers of San Clemente to do some observations for astronomy class, which is actually really awesome. We got a moonrise coming up over there. Ryan Spelt, serious, goofballs, and we're all just learning to get outside and outside of our Instagrams.
Mr. Phillips, good kid Kalma over here. You guys should definitely take this class next year. He's a great teacher. Pretty cool. The moon just came up, even though it's a fake object in the sky, but it's a great time.
Seniors to take astronomy, but that looked really fun.
It does. Well, Kat, I saw girls soccer beat SM yesterday.
Yes, they did. 3-1. It was awesome. Thank you so much to everyone who came out to support the team. It really means so much.
Yes, of course. And I know our boys soccer fought in a really intense game earlier in the week against SM also. So let's go see the highlights.
everybody, and welcome to Trinity League Boys Varsity Soccer as the Santa Margarita Eagles took on the JSerra Lions. What a game this would be between two good teams, and it would go down to the final shot on goal. But first up in the first half, it would be good offense by the Lions as they moved the ball up the field. Good ball movement for them, and then good defense on the side of Red Cook for the JSerra Lions. Defense and numbers on this particular play. Watch as all four players converge on the ball before the Lions clear it out. Still scoreless in the first half, but the Lions putting some pressure on offense. Aquino gets it out to Blake Bowen. He cross kicks it in front of the goal to Max Kleinhamus. He gets a shot on goal, still scoreless. The scoreless tie would be broken in the second half. Nick Aquino with the shot and the score. The Lions led 1-0. Great ball movement by the Lions on the near side. Dylan Von Cannell passes it over to Max. He has some fancy footwork of his own. The action certainly picked up in the second half, especially in between the posts. There was a penalty called there, and Jonathan Stoop knocks it in for Santa Margarita's first goal of the game. We're tied at 1. The Eagles then take over the lead as Connor Riley, right in front of the net, punches it in. The Eagles led 2-1. The lead did not last as the Lions took it over. Tyler Betigue with the shot and the score. We're tied up at 2. Short time later, the Eagles have control of the ball. Watch as they kick it right in front of the net. Connor Riley there, and he hits the back of the net. And the Eagles take the lead 3-2. But no lead was safe in this game as Capelle Jackson will hit it in. He heads it in for the goal. That would tie it up at 3-3. And at the end of regulation, that's the way the game would end, in a tie. For AIM Sports TV, I'm Paul Higgins. Thanks for watching.
What an amazing game to see. We are so proud of all of our boys and our entire soccer program.
Well, so to close out today's show, we have one more sports segment.
Yep, Comedy Sports plays on February 5th, and here's a promo.
I think I'm definitely going to try to make it out to that one and hopefully see another JSerra victory. Well, that's all we have for you today, Lions. I'm Kenzie Beach.
And I'm Kat Hendrick. Have a great day, Lion Nation.